Today's topic is one of those things. You'll always need it and you'll always forget it. It just doesn't happen that often, but when it does, this is a killer thing to have in your toolkit. So let's take a look and we'll see what it is I'm talking about. So I have this idea. I'm going to do 150 new sections in July, and I want people to be able to follow the progress. So I've created a page that shows the new templates, and I'm wanting to say blank out of 150 to say, okay, this many is done. So somehow we need to count, but not inside the query itself. We need to do it outside of. And luckily, Brix has now made this super easy. And I say has now, I think it's been like 2 years or a year and a half or something like that. But again, this just is one of those things that it's not really popular. So you'll be like, oh crap, where did I see that? Well, that's hence this video. So all we have on this page is really just a simple query that says, show me any of the templates that were added after a date. In this case, it was yesterday. And then I'm going to show them off, right? The problem is I need to know how many there are. So with Brix, you simply come in here and, ideally right now I want it to say 5 out of, but I'm not going to manually change that every day. So luckily, Brix makes this super easy to do. All you have to do is here in the heading, we're going to put curly bracket, query, results, count. And then a colon, and then we'll close the curly bracket. Now, we have to get the ID from which query we're talking about. You might have a few queries on the page and it doesn't know which one you want the count of. Super easy. You go over to the query. Okay, you're going to come over here, copy the ID, go back to your heading, and just paste it in right there. The only thing is you do not need the hashtag BRXE because that's just the Brix thing. So we'll go ahead and save this. And if we look, it's giving us a 0. And to be honest, I just found this out, but it has come up in the past and I've wondered what it is. But I've just realized that I had left a space in after. Now, typically PHP it doesn't matter about spaces, but apparently in this case, this function does apparently need it because when I took the extra space out, the counter is working. So not a hard thing, just wanted to share, you never know when it's that one thing that's holding you up, and hopefully this will help somebody. So again, nothing but query, results, count. That's it. Hopefully you'll like, subscribe. If you want to get in on the whole BrixBits thing, do that for sure. Hit me up with a message. Anything helps the channel. So have a great day.